As more and more tubulins join this coherent quantum state, the total mass involved in the superposition grows and the Eg value increases. According to the equation tau equals h bar divided by Eg, this means the collapse time tau actually gets shorter. The theory suggests this process continues until tau reaches a timescale that's relevant to neural processes, like, for example, around 25 milliseconds, which matches up with those 40 Hz gamma band brainwaves that are often linked to conscious perception. When the collapse threshold is reached, the quantum state inside the microtubules undergoes objective reduction. It snaps from a state of multiple possibilities into a single, definite classical state. And according to the theory, this physical event, this moment of gravity-induced collapse, is a moment of conscious experience. It's like a discrete frame in the movie of your consciousness. The continuous flow of our awareness is proposed to be a sequence of these individual, objective collapse events, kind of like the frames of a film reel. Now, the orchestrated part of the name refers to the idea that this process isn't just random. It's guided, or orchestrated, by the computations happening within the microtubules, which select specific outcomes that end up influencing neuronal firing. This model, honestly, provides a narrative for how consciousness happens. It starts with sensory input or internal processing triggering quantum superpositions in microtubule tubulins. These superpositions evolve and compute, linking up and growing until they reach the Penrose OR threshold. At that point, gravity intervenes, collapses the state, and a moment of conscious awareness occurs. This collapse then influences the classical behavior of the neuron, causing it to fire or not, and that in turn affects the rest of the brain's network. So, consciousness, in this view, is not just an emergent property of complex classical computation, but an intrinsic feature of the universe, a sequence of discrete physical events tied to quantum gravity, harnessed and orchestrated by our neural architecture. It's a breathtakingly ambitious synthesis of neuroscience, quantum physics, and cosmology. It paints a picture of the mind as a finely tuned instrument, playing a cosmic symphony where the notes are moments of reality itself being chosen. It suggests that each conscious moment is a selection from a platter of quantum possibilities. A selection governed not by random chance, but by a deep connection between the matter in our heads and the geometry of space-time. This is no longer just a theory of the brain. It's a theory of reality, with the conscious mind playing a central active role. The most profound implication of the Orch OR theory is that consciousness, if it really does arise from this process, is fundamentally non-computable. The reason for this lies in the nature of objective reduction itself. The outcome of the collapse is not determined by an algorithm. While the evolution of the quantum state before the collapse is, sure, computable via the Schrödinger equation, the collapse itself, according to Penrose, contains a non-algorithmic element. He speculates that this might involve influences from the very structure of space-time geometry, a level of physics that's just not representable by any Turing machine. In this view, the universe isn't just carrying out a massive computation, it's doing something more, something that involves a form of understanding that's embedded in its physical laws. This non-computability, Penrose believes, is what accounts for the special quality of human insight, creativity, and mathematical intuition. A digital computer, no matter how powerful, operates by executing a predefined set of rules, an algorithm.